Welcome to Storytime with Educational Services with Ms. Gibson. I'm Gloria, and today we're going to be reading The Queen is Coming to Tea by Linda Ravin Lodding. One day, there was a knock at Ellie's door. There stood the Queen's footman, a message from Her Royal Highness. He offered Ellie a note at a silver tray. "May I please come for tea? Sincerely yours, the Queen herself." "We'd be honored," said Ellie. She turned to her elephant. "But we don't have much time to prepare, do we, Langley?" Langley didn't seem concerned. "Pish posh," Ellie said. "We can do it." She turned to the footman. "The Queen is welcome to tea," she said. "But I must get cake." "Splendorous idea," said the footman. "The Queen does love cakes." Right away, Ellie grabbed Langley and hopped on a plane to Paris. They skipped past the Eiffel Tower to La Pâtisserie. "Chef whips up the best cream-filled cakes in the world," Ellie told Langley. "Très delicious," agreed Chef, and home they flew with the cake and Chef who wanted to meet the Queen. A little while later, the Queen's footman knocked again. "When Mademoiselle will tea be ready?" "Soon," said Ellie. "I must hurry and get the tea." "Grand," said the footman. "The Queen does love tea." So Ellie and Langley hopped on a rickshaw and hightailed it to China to visit Ming. "Ming makes the best tea," she told Langley. "The tea leaves are shaped like a dragon's tongue." "Best tea," agreed Ming. And home they went with the tea and Ming, who wanted to meet the Queen. They hadn't been home but a moment when the Queen's footman arrived. "Will tea be served, Mademoiselle?" "Soon," said Ellie. "I must get lemons for her tea." "Smashing idea," said the footman. "The Queen does love lemon with tea." "I know just the spot," Ellie said to Langley. When they landed in Italy, they hired a car and driver. Ellie didn't trust Langley behind the wheel. "To the Amalfi Coast, pronto," Ellie instructed Luigi, her driver. Once there, they plucked a bushel of lovely limoni. "That's the Italian word for lemons," she told Langley. Langley said he knew this already. And home they went with the lemons and Luigi, who wanted to meet the Queen. Moments after they arrived home, there was a tap, tap, tap on the door. "Good day," said the Queen's footman. And before the footman could ask, Ellie said, "Soon, but I can't wear these clothes to tea with the Queen. I must have a fancy dress." "Of course," said the footman. "The Queen wouldn't have it any other way." Ellie and Langley hauled a taxi to New York City and marched into Miss Twinkle's dressing room at the ballet. "Excuse me, Miss Twinkle." She was the prima ballerina and an old friend of Ellie's. "Might I borrow the finest, fanciest, frilliest tutu?" Miss Twinkle presented Ellie with her most glamorous tutus. Ellie and Miss Twinkle pirouetted all the way home to meet the Queen. Langley took a taxi. He wasn't so light on his toes. The trio got back in time to meet the Queen's footman. When, he asked. Tea will be served at 2 o'clock, said Ellie. Ellie and her friends set the table with flowers and the finest china. They hung ribbons around Ellie's room. They set out the cake, the teapot, and lemons, and waited for 2 o'clock. While they waited, they ate just a little piece of cake and drank just a little tea. And Langley ate just 1 lemon. Too many and he gets a sour tummy. Then they started to play, dance, giggle, and prance. Before Ellie realized it, they had eaten nearly all the cake, drank nearly all the tea, and they were so tired from playing and dancing, giggling and prancing, they all fell sound asleep. No one heard the doorbell ring. No one except Ellie. Ellie and the Queen had tea for 2, and they both loved that. The next morning, Ellie saw a note at her door. May I come today for a feast? Sincerely yours, the King himself. Straight away, Ellie grabbed Langley and hopped on a plane to Paris. Thank you for watching. For more Storytime videos and educational resources, don't forget to subscribe to our page and follow us on YouTube. See you next week.